Hey guys, today I'm here to do my memory keeping spread in my Erin Condren Neutral, and I'm going to be using this gorgeous tropical Glam planner kit. I wanted to use this in the neutral because there's a lot of black accent in the full boxes, and I thought this would be really pretty with the black, plus I thought the brights would pop nicely, and kind of the script with the script. I just thought it would be pretty. So I am going to go ahead and get started. I'm of course going to be using my real life plans from this week in my planner, and my memory keeping spreads are sort of my, since I'm not doing like a full no white space spread in my main planner anymore for you guys, I'm doing my memory keeping spread in here. So I'm going to start by putting down my bottom washi. That's the big one. I should put that on the right side. So, this week was not as busy as last week. I feel like I had so much on every day last week, and this week there's just not that many things that happened. I was really like caught up on chores, and I don't know. It feels good though to have some downtime. Iron frame, I feel like, okay, yeah, I'm zoomed out enough. I was hoping I was properly zoomed in / out. Okay. So, Monday. What did I do? I'm like looking at my little things. I had a package in the office that I got on Monday, but I kept forgetting to go get. And Tuesday was Scribble Prints Co. $2 Tuesday, so I'm going to put a heart down for that. And then also dropping off the dry cleaning, so maybe I'll use the asterisk for $2 Tuesday, and then the heart for dry cleaning. Wednesday was I had my like to clean, my 3-heart checklist that I do every Wednesday, and that was it. So let me grab my multicolored binder and grab a Scribble Prints Co. to go to buy to clean. Alright. Let's see if, is this hot pink? I'm going to do the hot pink since all of her littles are the same color. I want to keep it sort of consistent, and that's the wrong day. Holy guacamole. Alright. To clean, and then I'm going to flip over. We watched Jim Gaffigan Obsessed, and then also did, I'll put down like a little heart here to like run the dishwasher. And Friday, this is crooked, isn't it? Alright. Friday, there weren't, SVC didn't have new releases, but I had it marked on here. And I also filmed, so I'll put down, actually I'll do this. She had like her mystery thing instead of new releases. So I ordered a new sleep mask because the strap on my old one, it was like a really cheap one that was like for free. that my husband got at his medical school. There was like a study thing, and we watched something last night. Oh, I watched something like the fundamentals of caregiving or whatever. It's a movie with like Selena Gomez and Paul Rudd and that British kid whose name I don't know. So I guess, because I'm not going to put down like 2 movie things, I'll put that there. And then on Sunday, today, I need to close my Instagram giveaway. I should probably post about that one more time before it closes. I don't even remember what time it closes. I'm like a terrible, terrible person. And then I think the 21st is usually when I get paid from AdSense. I know it's a Sunday, but I'm putting it down anyways. And oh, laundry. I did a ton of laundry on Friday and then also on Tuesday. And I filmed on Friday. Oh, I already put that down. I filmed today because it's Sunday. I'm filming on Sunday. So that's it. So I just have TVs and like one of those little triangle things. So I actually might use this to mark. Joe was sick this week, and so I'll use that to mark on Monday that Joe was sick. And then I just have a bunch of TVs left over, which is fine because I don't watch that much TV and I don't have designated shows. I've pretty much just been using those to mark what I've watched on Netflix, if I've watched anything on Netflix. So yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and put down my littles headers. It's so nice to like be able to do these stacks like this. I haven't planned, you know, because I haven't been planning like this in my main planner. Wednesday, Thursday, Sunday. All right. So there are all of the littles, and now I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'll flip this in half and zoom in to do the days. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put down my to-do lists for each of the days this week. I guess just the first half of this week. And here we go. And headers, that would be the next thing to do. I love these colors. I almost didn't get this kit because I had so many like tropical summery kits, but I'm so glad I did. I think it's so pretty and I've been really looking forward to planning with it. And I think these checklists with the floral pattern are gorgeous. So I had to do it. It's getting easier, like with work, to balance. I feel like I'm finding a good flow to my days. Let's do, I have 3 of those. I guess I have 4 with like a big thing on them. So we'll do that. this. And then put that one like there. Like there, like that there. You guys know what I mean. So then I'm gonna need washi and half boxes and my multicolored, like, frequently used accordion, because I'm gonna need to pull stuff out of here. First, let me I said I was going to use that for Joe dropping off the dry cleaning, so I don't need that. I do want to grab some laundry stickers from in here. I have these. I also have those from Planner Kate. I will need that at some point. And I think that's it for right now. Okay. So Monday, I really did not do much of anything. I had a to-do list, and all I had marked on here was that Joe had a cold and that excuse me, that I had wine that night. That's like actually all that's marked on here. So I'm gonna fill this in with some washi here. Actually, what I'll do is maybe I'll put this piece of washi down there, and then I'll put like a wine glass on there. So I am going to need wine glasses. Where did I put it? There it is. Wine glasses, where are you? Okay. I'll do this like orangey yellow. And that was it for that. I guess I also did like a load of laundry, but I marked that in my to-do because I only did one load. If I'm not doing a ton of laundry, I usually just mark it in my to-do list. And then coming over to Tuesday was a laundry day. I've been working out so much, honestly, that I've needed to do laundry multiple times a week, because I run out of workout clothes. So I'm going to put this patterned half box down, and I'll actually grab this like purple washing machine and put that there. And I didn't get the package. I marked those two things down there. Okay, so that was everything for Tuesday. This was like not a super exciting week. And Wednesday was a little bit more exciting. Let's put that. And then I'll grab, let's do, what color? That yellow definitely pops. And put that down there for, I need to get my, blah blah blah, what am I saying? Coffee Monsters Co. The Coffee Monsters Co. I had, pardon the pun, but I had sort of a shitty week. I have IBS. TMI, but I have it, and it was just not a great week for that. So I did mark some of that in my planner. And of course I have Coffee Monsters Co. stickers to make it a little bit better. And I was also up like half the night this night because my stomach was bothering me so much. So I want to get a Planner Kate double dot maybe, or something like that, a label. Or, yeah. I'm like digging through here trying to find what I'm looking for. Actually, I'll just use one of these and I'll probably end up covering the asterisk, but because I slept in, and I'm going to do Coffee Monsters Co. to represent this sleeping in. I was so exhausted. I'll do this sleepy looking guy again. And I marked on here that I was going to play Stardew Valley, but I ran out of time to actually sit down and play, so I did not get to play Stardew Valley because I decided to go to bed really early. Alright, so that was everything for this week, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this out and then I'll be back. I started filling this out, but I decided to put a Once More with Love sticker on here, and I wanted to show you guys. It's the like, fuck it's Monday stickers, but I'm going to put this like right there. So I added that on. So coming over to the next half of the week, I can go ahead and put down the rest of my heart checklists and headers and all that stuff. I realized I cut off earlier. I was saying like I'm sort of getting into a routine with work and what works for me and balancing everything. And for me, it's been to wake up earlier in the morning and have more time before I go to work. That way I can get, you know, chores done, I can work out, I have time to eat breakfast. If I need to like prep anything for dinner, I have time to like put something in the crock pot or chop some stuff for dinner. And I don't have to like worry about doing stuff when I get home. So then like my evenings are very peaceful and I'm done with like all the stuff that I had to do that day before I go to work, and I come home to a clean house and I know what I'm having for dinner, and it's just very nice. So where did my headers go? Oh, my planner was on top of them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do the to-do headers on top here. And I have been cooking a lot more this week, like making dinners I really enjoy so that I'm excited about cooking at night, and I have been very good about making sure I go to bed with an empty sink. I've been unloading the dishwasher in the morning so I don't have to do it when I come home from work, like as I'm, you know, getting ready to make dinner, like, oh crap, I have to unload the dishwasher before I can cook so I can put things in the dishwasher when I'm done using them, kind of thing, which just adds on stress. I hate unloading the dishwasher. I've talked about this before. It is one of my least favorite things to do. And I've also been making sure I go to bed early, and I've always had issues in the past where I've not wanted to go to bed because I feel like I haven't had any fun yet that day because I hated all my other jobs, but it's a lot nicer when you actually like your job to, like, I don't dread getting up the next day for work, so I feel like I'm fine going to bed because I didn't have a horrible day, if that makes any sense at all. I'm not putting off having to wake up the next day kind of thing, which is what I did for ages at other jobs. I would just stay up really late because I was so, like, I'd had such a crappy day. I wanted to do something fun and I didn't want to go to bed because then it meant it would be like tomorrow sooner. But then when you're tired, like, it makes everything pretty miserable, so it's not like staying up all night actually puts off tomorrow. It doesn't. It does not work. So Thursday, again, like, really I didn't do anything. I put some stuff on here just so that the spread wouldn't be empty, because the pattern I had for Thursday was just like the plain chevron, and this is pretty, so I can leave that open. I'm going to put some washi down here, and then I'll put a half box. Which half box? I'll do the green. And I'll put down a hot pink. And then I'm going to grab my Once More with Love stickers that I have a big old pile of here. And put a Netflix sticker down here as well. And Friday, it was actually off. I did filming in the morning, which I already marked, and it was a laundry day, which I have a thing down there, but I marked it on the other day. I didn't really think that through, but let me put that there. I'm gonna put that half box down for filming. I can write what I actually filmed, and then I watched The Little Prince on Netflix, which was so sad. I cried for like an hour straight while I was watching it. I was a hot mess, and it's just terribly sad, but it was a really good movie. And then I think I'm just gonna put like that little washer thing there, and I'll put this away. I guess I can use like a glitter flag, or that's too big. Let's do maybe one of these. One of these guys. I'll do this like gold, and I'll float that in the middle there. And do I have any? I might do that. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'll put that there. That's actually like a huge planner. That is not going to fit there. And I need something that expresses my overwhelming sadness with, yes. It was so sad. I don't know if it's just me, but I cried like the entire time I was watching, like from the middle point on. I just, like, I could not stop crying. And then even afterwards, I, like, cried for another, like, 20 minutes after I was done watching the movie. Every time I thought I was done crying, I started crying again. It was sad and pathetic, and I can't believe I'm a grown-up, but I just, it made me feel emotions. Joe and I hung out last night. I need half boxes. Let's do my Coffee Monsters Co. date night stickers. I have little happy buddies in here somewhere. I have to find them first. Where do they go? Here they are. I don't know why I skip like rows in my stickers. It seems to be totally haphazard where I pull things off. Date night, and then that was it. I totally misspelled gnocchi on my thing. I forgot the H in it. I'm just like looking at it, I'm like, why does that look wrong? Oh, because it's missing a letter. All of my Italian ancestors are like rolling over in their graves. So then I need to come over here, Sunday, which is today. Let's do oh, I don't want to cover up that hummingbird, but I didn't put my weekend banner down because I totally forgot about it. Where even is it on these stickers? Oh. Oh, I have a piece of it like actually matches that. I'm gonna put this there and then put this one up there, and then I'll put that there, and then today I kind of want to mark with this that I read. Maybe I'll put it in my to-do section. I just realized it stopped recording and I didn't realize that it had stopped recording, so I don't know what the last thing you guys saw was, but I put my weekend banner down across the middle because I didn't want to cover up the hummingbird, and I put this down here for Google AdSense and this up here for all the reading I did this morning, and that was everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out, and then I'm gonna zoom out and do the sidebar and like deco and that kind of stuff. So I'll be back. Okay, so now I'm ready to do my sidebar and put 2 flags up here to cover this up, and then also do Joe's hours up here. So first I'm gonna do the 2 glitter flags because I have this binder out. I can find what I'm looking for. Here we go. I think I'm going to do the hot pink. That's a little crooked. There we go. Easy fix. And then with that, alright, so then I have this. Where did my 8th full box go? And there was definitely a sheet that had, am I imagining that there was a sheet with a weekly checklist on it? I could just totally be imagining that. I guess, yeah, this was only 5 sheets. So I'm gonna need Scribble Prints Co. ones. So I have these, and then honestly I'm gonna need another weekly checklist. Here we go. Okay, good. Alright, so first, let's do that like that. It's a little crooked. Nope, didn't want that to come all the way off. That's too... Oh, shoot! Oh. Poo. I'll just leave it like that. I'm not going to peel that up again. And then I'm going to put a green and then grab a thin piece of washi. I'll do this. And then I'm going to do this gold color because I'm going to do blue and hot pink in the weekly boxes. Let's do work. And then do dinners. And then let's do the hot pink for dinner. There we go. That worked out perfectly. So then I do want to do this part with Joe's hours, which is how I've been tracking them. My policy has sort of been, if I have date covers, I use Scribble Prints Co. little things, but if I don't, I put my Planner Kate stickers up there because I really like how this looks. So let's do, actually let's do this like gold, yellow, orange color to like pull that in more. And these doctors actually look like Joe, which makes me happy. It's nice to be able to mark his hours up here. Right now he's pretty consistent, but sometimes he has like weird all over the place hours. It just depends on what rotation and whether he's doing like call or, you know, nights. I'll have to cover part of that flag up. And do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill out his hours and the sidebar, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I have that down, and my desk is such a mess right now. I have so many things everywhere. Why didn't I clean this up before I turned on the camera? Nobody knows. Alright, so I have this really pretty deco, and I want to be able to use some of it. So, like, maybe I can put this parrot there. I have this big old flamingo. I'm gonna pull up that wine glass and layer it like that. Cool. I know that puts those two next to each other, but whatever it takes. I know I can make it through. Sorry, as soon as I said whatever it takes, I was like, Degrassi's theme song, like. Sorry, I just had a total flashback to Degrassi. Let's put the pineapple there. It's nice when I know like my checklists are done so I can put deco on like empty spots. Put that there, and then put this little stuff up here. Cool. Alright, so I've pretty much used up everything in this kit. I have like a few littles and one checklist left, so I know she reformatted and I didn't put this down, but honestly I don't even remember if I got stickers any day. So this is the finished spread and I love it. I love this kit. I've been really digging doing my white space spreads, or my no white space spreads in here, or I guess this one's a white space, but like that, and I've just had a lot of fun doing these spreads, especially the past couple weeks. Like, this spread was so much fun to do, and so is this one with the collab with Kayla. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll have all the shops I use listed down below and any coupon codes I have as always. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!